Listen up. Online dating apps stealing your energy, it's stealing your beauty, and it's stealing your time. And do you know what those things can easily be turned into that will benefit your life? That's right, money. Okay, so it's no big secret that the dating apps of today are a waste of everyone's time. It's like a casino where the house always wins, right? These apps are not designed to help you find a love, they're designed to keep you on the apps so that they can keep making money. I want to make you a promise in this video, and that is that if you take these three simple action tips I'm going to offer you, you can have more beauty, more energy, more time, and more money. Ladies, we are in an era where the men we have to choose from today are the product of the men our mothers didn't really have much choice in being with. So these men are the product of those kind of relationships, and they were raised by those kind of men. And they are being called to step up, to dig deep in a way that they haven't before. And if we're being honest, they are not ready for the women of today, right? We are forced to mature from a very young age, from our bodies and the changes that we go through that are traumatic and require a great deal of responsibility to handle, as well as societal expectations. Our mothers didn't have a choice whether they should get married or not. They couldn't open bank accounts, they didn't have land, maybe they just didn't have the financial means to provide for themselves and they felt trapped in that way. So I really do feel that with the advent of the internet and with all of the personal development knowledge that we have available to us now, that it is our responsibility to fulfill this dream and to actualize ourselves. And part of that is letting go of this myth of romantic love, changing our lives. Now, if you are honest with yourself and you look into the kind of feelings and emotions you're getting on these dating apps, they were designed to be addictive. They were designed to appeal to oxytocin, to dopamine, to make you feel like you have a lot of options and you have a lot of good feelings. But often these turn into nothing in the end, or they turn into pain and trauma in the end. So basically, dating apps are like the McDonald's of emotions. Feels really good in the moment, and you're like, yeah, this is fun and nice, but it's making you sick. It's costing you, it's stealing from your future. Here's how to reinvest in yourself when you take a step back from dating apps. And I feel like this is going to be really important to you. Myself, I'm going to be completely honest. I deleted dating apps for real. Finally, for real, 2 months ago. There were many times where I got frustrated and I would hide my profile, right? It's kind of like keeping one foot in the door just in case, right? It's not fully committing to ourselves, right? We go out here, we complain about men who won't commit to us, but can you commit to yourself? That's like a guy who gets into a relationship and he's still got these girls' numbers on his phone or whatever, right? We don't like that. So why do we behave like that with ourselves? When you make a commitment to yourself to decenter man, to become a real person out in the world, not reliant on this dopamine and attention, can you really commit to it? Deleting the apps for good is a way of showing yourself you're committed. And that is how we develop self respect and self esteem, by making promises to ourselves and keeping them in honest ways without keeping the back door open. So, the first thing to try is what can be called monk mode. Okay, this is where you just set a specific time to go cold turkey. Because these are an addiction, it can be really hard to be like, I'm stopping and I'm never going back. So just tell yourself, okay, I'm going to delete these apps. I'm not going to think about them, look at them, or go back to them for 30 days. That's the first tip. Make a commitment of a specific time frame and stick to it. The second tip is to replace the pastime of dating with something that excites you, and be honest with yourself. Like, I know myself, when I would, the things that I enjoyed about online dating, these fake fast food feelings, was the sense of anticipation before meeting the person. There's like an element of mystery and surprise. And, I liked getting ready and looking cute and anticipating compliments. And I liked, walking into a place and seeing someone's eyes light up when they saw me. And, it was kind of like the feeling of, this mixed bag. Is it going to go well? Is it not? This like little lottery game. Let's find a healthy way to incorporate these feelings of mystery, of risk, of potential connection, of, enjoyment, of feeling like you've won something.
An observation I've made for myself that I think is worth noting is that I only care to date and I only care about the behavior of men when I am most miserable at work. Because that's the only time where I think to myself, man, it would be really nice to have a dual income. And the idea of having another person to like offset some of the nervous system dysregulation that I experience continually when I'm as miserable as I am in work right now really appeals to me. And so I'm like seeking partnership in the ways that it's available to me, which is on an app that profits from my engagement with it. And this is juxtaposed to the times when I'm able to not work for stretches of time and I'm able to structure my life in a way that feels aligned, and I have very minimal interest in dating for the sake of dating. I'm a lot more interested in connecting with my own heart and therefore connecting with the hearts of other people. And that sort of connection is something much different than dating as our culture and our society makes available to us. I also only care about this stupid app when I'm most miserable at work.
Join a sport. Okay, a team sport. Women's soccer, women's jujitsu. I've been taking martial arts. Think of this sort of as an identity reboot, right? Who are you really? You have to try a number of things before you can kind of be like, okay, I'm kind of more like this. I'm not really like that. For the longest time, I was like, I love hiking. And then I just like started going hiking recently, and I'm like, oh, no, I don't like this. I like going for walks in nature for shorter periods of time. I also was like for a long time, oh, I love camping. I love camping. But like I liked camping in my early 20s. Like now I'm always scared after dark staying in a tent. I don't like sleeping on a cold, rough floor. And no matter how many of those mats you put down, you can still kind of feel that horrible ground underneath. So guess what? I'm not a person who likes hiking and camping anymore. Set up micro adventures for yourself. Like for example, I will tell myself like, I'm going to go to a new place that I found on the map. There's a death museum I discovered exists out near where I'm living. Get done up, go take pictures of yourself, invite some of your girlfriends, watch yourself. If you catch yourself thinking like, oh, I might meet someone there, oh, there might be someone there, try to have empathy for yourself. This is something that we have been conditioned into for literally decades. I know I have been conditioned like, oh, you just might be someone there. Oh, this might be your little romantic meet cute where you finally meet the one. Like, your brain has been so programmed to center everything around potentially meeting men or finding romance in order to make your life feel more purposeful and meaningful. And it's hard to hear it now. It took me a long time. Like I had to really live it to realize that there is much more to life than any of that. And if you don't find out what that is for you, things are going to be kind of miserable for a while. These are the times that we're in right now. Many of you are being called to greatness and trying to stifle it down with these activities that feel like you're doing something but are going nowhere, like dating. Cut it out. Going to be a lot of dudes who are going to be disliking this video. Okay, so if you liked it, please help me out. Go ahead, hit the like button. Welcome to those of you who are brand new to my channel. Let me know in the comments. This weekend, I'm trying to decide between an art gallery tour or an artificial intelligence conference and about how it affects business. Which would you choose? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
If you need an emotional support animal, you can go get you a cat or a dog. You don't need a dusty pet. Okay? If you just can't be alone, if you just can't let the dusty go get you a pet. 'Cause that's all he was.
Okay now, ladies. Yes. Now we are going to break this thing down in just a few seconds. Now don't have me break this thing down for nothing. Here we go. Shake it, 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 shake it like a Polaroid picture.